Hey guys, I'm Sid and today I'm going to make a video on new generation Mercedes-Benz S-Class. So before starting the video, I would like to give a thank for Silverstar Mercedes Pune who allowed me to make a video on it. So first have a look at this key. So this is the key of this Mercedes S-Class, which is full of richness. So this is, here you have the Mercedes-Benz logo. Here this is to lock and unlock the function, and this is to boot, this is for the boot release function. So now let's straight away move towards the engine bay. Just a second. So now this car gets two engine options. Now this is one is the S350D. Now this car gets 2.9 liter OEM 656 turbocharged i6 engine, diesel engine, which produces about 282 bhp of power and 600 newton meter of torque at 1200 rpm, mated with 9-speed automatic torque converter gearbox. Also you get the petrol version which is S450. So that petrol engine is about 3 liter M256 turbocharged i6 with EcoBoost, which produces about 362 bhp of power and 500 newton meter of torque at 1600 rpm, mated with 9-speed torque converter automatic gearbox with the sports mode. And also it powers this car is equipped with all-wheel drive system. So now let's straight away move to, you also get this insulation, you can see heat insulation. So this is how the Mercedes-Benz engine looks like. You have engine cover with the Mercedes-Benz logo over it. So now, and you also get the hydraulic struts for the engine hood. So now let's straight away move towards the interior as well as exterior. Here you have the Mercedes-Benz logo, same as over here. This is a small and this is a bigger one. So here also they have got a Mercedes-Benz. Now here at the front you get this Mercedes signature Mercedes-Benz grille. You can see you have the front camera over here. This is the number plate area. You have got the chrome finish overall this car, which enhances the look and which defines that this car is much more, this is an luxurious saloon. So now another good feature that this has, now this car has adaptive digital lights, and it has about 650 meters of the range. It will offer great visibility at the night time. You can see how the lights are situated. You have also indicators and the DRLs are over here. So this is how it looks. It offers a good visibility at the night. So this is how the Mercedes-Benz S-Class looks like. Now at the front you get the ventilated disc, as well as you do get the ventilated disc for the rear section. Now the tire size of this car is as such 255/45 R 19 inches. You get this diamond cut alloy wheels with the Mercedes-Benz logo in it, and you get the 4-link with air spring suspension at the front, and the multi-link independent air spring with air spring suspension at the rear. Now you have this beautiful electronic folding ORVM with the indicators and as well as a camera. Now here you have the wiper. Now usually you do get the wiper washer situated on the hood, but this Mercedes has the wiper washer inside the wipers. Means when you press the button, the wiper will eject some amount of the water when it will wipe so it will simultaneously wipe as well as it will inject the water on the windscreen, which will improve the wiping ability. So this is how it looks. Now this car gets the you can say seamless door entry. You can see, first I will show how it looks. If I lock the car, you do get gesture control. And another thing that this car has soft close function. Just see, so it has soft close door function. You do get this window pane. You do get the same for the rear. If it close, soft door close. Now you get the old chrome strip which runs across the window pane, as well as which also runs underneath the doors. You can see this is the window, you can say chrome strips. Here you have the panoramic sunroof for this Mercedes S-Class at the rear. And now coming at the rear, you get this beautiful LED tail lights, which shows that it's a luxurious sedan if you see it from the rear. Also you get this Mercedes-Benz logo. Here this is number plate area. There is also a chrome strip which runs across this boot, or you can say the tail. It starts from over here from the left hand side and runs across the boot and also extends up to here at the right hand side. Here you have the rear reflectors, and this is the exhaust system of this car. which is surrounded by the chrome. Now in this car, in S class, we will see more amount of the chrome because the S class is known for its elegance, its luxury, as well as the, you can say, the refinement of the car and best in class features. So now let's straight away move towards inside and let's check it out what it all offers for the driver, co-driver and the passengers. Before entering inside, so here are the controls, window controls. This is for the ORVMs and they are touch based controls, not the buttons. These are the controls for your lights. Usually you have to keep in auto, so it will do the function the way the system decides. These are the controls for your seats. Now basically if you compare this with the older generation, and older generation you are getting the physical buttons, but it's not the physical button. Here they may look like the physical button, but they operate on touch basis. Just have a look. If I press this, see, the seat is, not only the seat is moving, also the headrest is getting adjusted. I'll show again. See, this is how the feature works. Now here you have the Mercedes-Benz cuff plate with the ambient lighting. This is, here you have the control to open the door, boot lid, not the door. And here these are the controls to control your sun blinds. So this is to lock the this is to lock and unlock, and this is to open the door. Now let's straight away move inside of this car. Step in for the driver seat, and it's such a luxurious car I have ever sat in. First I will, just a second, I will make it back so it will adjust the, first I will on it. So this is how the instrument cluster looks like, and the infotainment system also welcomes you with this Mercedes-Benz infogram. Here you have some space to keep your cup holders. Now you get this new steering wheel, new style steering wheel. This is the same steering wheel that you can get in E-Class. Now these are the, on the left hand side, these are the buttons for your infotainment system. Now basically it may look like the buttons, but they are operated on touch basis. Same is the case on the right side. These are the controls for your instrument cluster, and this is for the infotainment, and this is for the instrument cluster. Here you have the horn pad, and it is leather wrapped steering wheel, you can see, with a glossy black finish as well as a chrome surroundings which runs across the steering wheel. You do get the Mercedes-Benz logo with chrome. It says Mercedes me. Get to the home, welcome, it welcomes you. Now you get this navigation. In this navigation, now you can choose a 2D version as well as the 3D. You can see how it operates seamlessly. Now this is the NTG7 display. NTG means National Telematic Generation 7 display, which offers a great touch response as well as a great resolution and the correct information that you needed in daily driving basis. Also it shows, and it is much more crisp, responsive, richness. Sorry, because I'm going to spell richness word every time, because this is the car what it all offers. So here you do get the paddle shifter. This is the plus, and here on the right hand side you have the minus. These are the controls for your indicators as well as for the wiper. Now if you press the wiper button once, then only the wiper will wipe the screen, and if you press the button this twice, then the wiper will eject the water and it will wipe it more, you can say more, it will wipe more correctly, or you can say it will clear the screen which is full of dust or many other particles, and it will make you make the good visibility so that the driver can see the objects at the front. Here this is the toggle. This is the gas selector. Usually you get gas selectors for at the center console, but the Mercedes is the only one car which uses a traditional method that of having the gas selector on the right hand side in the steering wheel at the steering console. Now another one feature is that this gets electric adjustable steering wheel. Now coming back to the infotainment system, so going back home, you can pair the devices: Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, radio, and you can also on the climate control. Now you get the 4-zone climate control. One here, again you can adjust the temperature independently the way you want, and also if you want to auto it, you can auto it, so that when you will put that mode on, if you will set the climate control on auto mode, now then the temperature of all 4 zones will be the same. So residual heat, utilizations. Please switch on the vehicle. Just a second. So this is how it looks. Now here you are the controls for your seats for the co-driver as well as for the driver. Now you get this heated seats. Now you have 3 memory functions, seat functions over here, and you have the 3 levels of the heat function. See, it shows you can adjust up to the 3 levels, same as the case for the co-drivers. Now you get this beautiful black ochre finish which runs across the dashboard. You have 4 AC vents with the chrome surroundings here. Just upright the infotainment system. You can see you can adjust the way you want. Here you have the electric ORVM, electric auto dimming ORVM, and the sunroof. Now you don't get any physical button, but you have just swipe, and the sunroof will open. That's a very nice feature. So now I'm gonna close it. Okay, just a second. See, again when I have swiped, it will close. Now for sunshade, you get sunshade with the vanity mirror as well as light for the driver, and you also get a double sunshade. Means if you just open this, means suppose you are driving on the countryside, and if you are saying that if you thought that the sunlight is entering from the both the side, from the rear, from the side as well as from the front, and if you want to protect it, now you can just, usually what you will do, you will just eject it from here, and you will what you place over here, so that it will protect you from the sunlight which is entering from the driver's side. But what you will then also the sunlight will just come across from the front. For that you have another sunshade, so which will protect you from harmful sunlight, so it will not be deflect or distracted while driving. So you also have this grab handle. Now this you have this digital instrument cluster. So just see what it all shows. Okay. Now you can switch the modes. Now it shows this. Now you have this shows the speedometer, this is the tachometer. In central MID it shows the informations, so you can set. Now it also gives the ADAS level 2 functions. Now first I will again come back towards this infotainment system. So parking camera, you get this 360-degree parking camera which helps you to park the car at a very tight spot, and also helps you to get out from the bumper to bumper traffic which you will see in metropolitan cities. So this is, it also gives you the parking assistance. Now these are the camera views. Again coming back, okay, just back. Now here you have if you go for comfort, now you can adjust the lumbar support for the passenger as well as for the driver, heating position. Now another good feature is that, means if what we have to do in the normal cars, if the person is short, then you have to just adjust the seat from the seat controls which are situated underneath the seat. But if you in Mercedes, they have another way to adjust the seat, that is just enter the height. Suppose I will go for inch, and I am about 5. No, I am about. I'll take it to the 511, and then start positioning. It will position automatically. See, automatic. So this is a good feature that they have inculcated, or you can say offered in this car, and this is a best in class feature. You won't see this feature in each and every car. You can also set the heating settings, the way you want, means heating balance for the co-driver as well as for the driver, additional neck warmer again. So these are the controls which you have. These are the features that you operate through this infotainment system. So this is much more this is much more informative and also very easy to use. You won't feel any difficulty while using this infotainment system. You will get used to it within one day. So that's a good thing that the Mercedes have given such a good thing. And another one, that they have given the separate volume increase button over here. That's not the button, it is just a touch based. Simple, smooth, elegant, luxury. These are the words that this car depicts in each and every aspect. Whether you are sitting, whether you are watching this car, whether you are driving this car, whether you are just being chauffeur driven, each and everything, just only 3 words. luxury, again elegance, smoothness, and many more. Now here you can close this section if you want, or you can open. After opening it, here you have twin cup holders, as well as you do get the charging point over here. Here you have the conventional UX charging sockets, USB sockets, and here you have some space to keep your key or the phone if you want, so that and it is also the padded so that it won't move. Underneath here you have underneath the armrest you do have some space, and also two USB charging sockets, and armrest is big enough to keep your arm, and it's much more comfortable. The seats are much more comfortable. You get this soft touch material over the car. Here you have soft touch material, and also the material quality is so way better than any of the car in this segment. You have this good amount of the glove box, which is lockable if you want to lock. If you have something private things kept in that glove box, you can lock when you are going to step out of this car. So this is another one feature. Now see the attention to detail, man. The way they have made the triangular shape of this knob, it has some nerdy things that it just showcases how rich this car how this car will make you feel rich when you ride in this. Attention to detail is also good thing. See over here as well, the nuts on this knob, that are so good. It feels so good. So, and here are the sensor based controls for the ADAS level. Now you can keep the lane keep assist. Just a second. So when you press this button, the screen will showcase the lane keep assist, active lane keep assist. If you want on or off, you can see. Again, parkatronic function if you want to park the car at the right place, or overhead resistance, root block, all settings. If you go for all settings, active assistance, avoid contact, active brake assist. If you on it, you can also change the medium. So usually the company, when you will get this car, they have all the function will be set at the medium, and the medium will be a very appropriate. Now what is a warning beam function? Means once you are going through, if you activated the cruise control and you are going on the highway, and if suddenly some in front of the front car suddenly brakes himself, if you brake himself, then what it will just connect, it will sense it that the front car is braking, emergency is doing an emergency braking, the car will also stop with them. If you go for medium, it will be in, you can say, with not that early or not that late. Medium would be a very good function or a very appropriate thing. Active lane keep assist you can on and off. You can also give for medium late. Means if you are cruising, if you are means again, suppose you have activated the cruise control and cruising about 80 km/h, and sometime what if you are going just away from the white line which is they have marked on the road, it will detect it, and then it will again, the car will take you to the good certain position, so that you won't you can say won't quit that, or the won't you can say, so it won't leave that road to meet an accident. So that's a good feature to have an offer. Again, just a second, there are more things that I have to talk about. Camera, parking assistance, active blind spot assist. So that's another good feature. Now means if you're driving this car, so if you're driving and if you want to make, say, just I have put the indicator, and if I want to go for the right, and if someone is coming behind in a very fast way, the blind monitor system will detect it. And another thing, it will detect as well as the ambient light will blink, so you will be very alert while just turning this car. And even another ambient light feature is that when you will just if you have set the ambient lighting for the, if you have set the green color, suppose, and if you increase the, you can say the increase the temperature, the ambient light will also show that you are increasing the temperature. It will come to the, if you increase the temperature, the ambient light will become red, and it will show that you are increasing the temperature. And if you're decreasing it, then the ambient light will show the blue light, so that it will you can be identified that the temperature is getting decreased. That's another good feature. So these are all these features, you can say luxurious bits that this car has offered, and this is a really game changer car. Now here you have this AC vents. See that here also attention to detail, such a good thing. You do get two AC blower controls for the front for the driver. And you get these Bowers and Burmester systems, not the Bowers and Wilkins. You get the Burmester systems that which offers a good amount of the sound quality. So now let's straight away move towards the rear, and let's check it out what it all offers at the rear. And basically that's the main talking point Now most of the owner of this car would be sitting at the rear. First, just a second. So getting in, so at the rear, now I am at the place where most of the owners of this Mercedes Benz would spend the lot of time. First I will on it, just a second. Okay, so now this is a very comfortable position. Now seat positioning, if you want, you can address this seat. If you want to change the positioning of the seat, you can change from here, as well as through these physical controls. Not the physical, but these are the touch based controls. Now here, this is to unlock the door, this is to open the door. These are the controls for your seats. This is also control for your front seat as well. And here you have the seat ventilation. Now this, when you press this button, the front, you will activate the chauffeur mode, means the front seat will move at its fullest and it will give and more leg room. It will also the recline angle of the seat will also increase, and it will give a more relaxing ride that you are out for or that you wanted. So here you have these are the touch screens, not the what you can say based on the remote. So you can also adjust the seat ventilation. You have got the massage function, so here you can also go for a voice command, everything, massage, ambient lighting, the color brightness, color link zones 13 14. See, you can also adjust the brightness, link zones. For your amenities, you get this climate control. Now usually this car gets 4-zone climate control, 2-zone at the front, 2-zone at the rear. So these are the controls. You can adjust the AC as per your requirements. Here are the AC blowers, you can see. Now you also get the Samsung MBUX touch detachable touchpad, which you can control. You can use to control these systems, and also for the seats you can also open the sunblind. Now if you want to open the sunblind, you can just open through here. So it opened over here. Okay, this is the moonroof. You get a panoramic sunroof. Only the front window will open. See, again if I will do it, just a sec. At the rear as well, you do get the rear sunblind, which can be operated through here. So this is a nice feature. Have you just noticed it? I will do it again. Let's see. Just see. It has a separate section for the sun blinds. It just flaps off and the sun blind will come. That's another good thing, man. So here you have the magazine holder, you can see, and this is the extendable footrest. When you just do that chauffeur function, this seat will go to its fullest, and then the footrest will extend and you can keep your foot. So here you have light functions. Here you have coat hook. This is the grab handle with the lights. So this is what it all offers for the rear. And another one thing that I forgot, here you have, so you have armrest. Underneath the armrest you have some space. You also get the wireless charging pad for the rear. You have some space to keep your phone as well. This is the area where you have the Samsung detachable MBUX pad. Again, here you have some space. If you want, you can opt for the fridge, which is for an added accessories. You do get the headrest for the third passenger, but third passenger won't be much more comfortable as compared to these two. So this is a very good car, and we will come to know more about this when we will drive this car on the road. But before driving now at the stationary as well, these seats are much more comfortable, much more. Just a second. So This sits at this. I am now at the rear seat, where usually the businessman or the owner of this car would spend a lot of time. Over here, now the seats of this car are such a comfier, and it offers a good amount of support for the lumbar as well as for the under thigh support. If you want, you can extend it, and you can also get the footrest, which will offer a good amount of comfort for your foot. Also, it offers the massage functions, and these are heated seats, not the ventilated. You do get the ventilated seats for Maybach. So this is the, you can say, the class leading comfort, or you can say the best in segment comfort that this car offers. Now usually the Mercedes is known for its comfortness, its refinement, its luxury, its richness, its elegance, road presence, sorry, my bad. And this is what it all. Now the words are just, I'm just running out of the words when I've just experienced this car for a while. Now this is how the Mercedes-Benz S-Class offers. Now the seats are no doubt much more comfier, and if you really want to buy this car, go and buy it. It's such a good car, and if you have the 2 crore cash, just go and buy it. This is such a good car to have an offer, and it is very much more, it has got much more futuristic looks, futuristic, you can say, features, or not the futuristic but the class leading features that the many of its competitors would not offer you. And as well, the Mercedes-Benz brand logo, the brand value, and the resale that you will get. Oh man, it's such a richness. This car is an actual symbol, epitome of richness and luxury that you will have in your life. It's just for me a dream come true while sitting in this car. So let's move forward. For the rear, you have this Mercedes-Benz club plate, and here you have some lights so that it will indicate the rear, the car which is coming from the rear, so that it will make indication that the door of this car is open, so you must slow down. So now let's check out its boot and the dimension. First I will off the car, or else the battery will softer close, my persons. So first off the car. Before, one thing that I forget to tell you, you also get the idle auto start stop button over here, which is situated over here. So I will just, oh man. So now let's check out its dimensions as well as the boot space capacity. Okay, first I will open the boot. Now let's straight away open its boot. So you usually get 550 liters of boot space capacity. You can see you also have something special as well. Just a second. Okay, underneath you have the spare tire and some space to keep your toolkits. You also need to get some space over here on the left hand side, as well as on the right hand side. You get twin boot lights. Okay, you can see over here they are white light LED lights, which will offer a good amount of visibility at the night when you are going to keep stuff inside. Now you have this loading lip, so it's not quite high, so it won't make any difficulty if you want to lift up the bag and you have to slide over it. So this is also, they have, see, the padding, soft padding. Also they have made the soft padding on the door panels, not the door panels, the door bins where you keep your bottles. And richness, here you have the safety triangle. This is to close the door. This is electro folding, you can say, tailgate. You also do get light over here which projects at the night, and two red lights which identify, means suppose you are at the roadside and you have pointed the tailgate, and this light will get on, so that it will tell the car which is coming from the rear that the boot of this car is open. So just make your way from the another side. So now let's close its boot. So now the dimensions of this car is as such. Now the length of this car is about 5289 mm, the height is about 1503 mm, the width is about 1954 mm, and the wheelbase is about 3216 mm. So I hope you enjoyed this video. This was all about this Mercedes-Benz S-Class, the epitome of the luxury of this segment, the best in class, you can see, which mainly rivals with Maserati Quattroporte, also the BMW 7 Series and the Audi A8L. I hope you enjoyed this video. Before enjoying, I would like to give a thank for the Silver Star Mercedes who allowed me to make a video on it. And if you really want to buy the Mercedes car, then just go and visit the Silverstar Mercedes-Benz showroom in Pune as well as in many cities. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed it, please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Also don't forget to press the bell notification so that you won't miss a single upload. Till then, ride safe, take care, see you soon.